when I go to interviews, I have a tendency to be very nervous, but it's so bad that sometimes my mind draws a blank, and I'll get stuck. And so it's like my wife's always saying, "Oh, it's your confidence," and it probably is a little bit about confidence. But ever since I've retired from the military, I found it difficult to find a job. And after I met my life seemed to be going a lot more smooth. It's like I feel like I'm on the right path. And right now I'm just going to school, and I'm going to be graduating in about a year. So I'm just wondering if that tension's still going to be there for the interviews. Basically, it's just, it's like whenever I meet somebody new, I'm like kind of defensive. My wife's always saying you're defensive, but so it's like I feel like I'm always uptight.
So, have you ever been exposed to EFT?
EFT?
EFT, yeah, tapping.
No.
Okay, so I'll send Danielle some information on tapping for you, but tapping is a wonderful tool that's helped a lot of veterans, especially who have some PTSD, who have that, those old patterns running. Very simply, one thing you could do is you could just take your fist and you could tap right underneath your collarbone and just take some deep breaths. And what's really great about that, and both sides, of course, is that you can do that if you're starting to feel tense before you go in, taking those deep breaths, tapping and relaxing, which will help you to get in the door. And then you could tap on your karate chop point while you're sitting there in the interview and doing some deep breathing, and that will help you stay relaxed. They won't even notice. So those are some tools that you can use. But let's just ask your guides what they have to share with you about this tension that you're feeling, if there's anything else that you need to know, okay? So is there anything you can share with Damon about this tension he feels, this fear and tension when he goes into an interview? Yeah, I'm feeling lots of swirling and churning. Oh, like that gut churning that makes you want to throw up. That's what I'm feeling. And know that that is just your ego who is trying to keep you safe because you've been through some unsafe situations. And there's fear there, and that's normal. So don't make the fear the enemy. Instead, try to find a way to walk in parallel with it. I don't know why they're saying this. It makes no sense to me, Damon. Hopefully it makes sense to you. But walking in parallel with it so it's not upsetting you so much. And that will lead you down a path where eventually the fear will just fade away. That's what I'm seeing. So it's a process you're going to go through. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take discipline and practice on your part, and definitely do the tapping, because there are other points on your body. And I'll send that to Danielle so that she can share that with you. And what it's feeling like to me is that if you do this ahead of time, you're going to go in there in a much more confident place to begin with. So that's going to set the tone for the interview. And then it's just being you, because you are perfect as you are. You have nothing to apologize for. It's just you going in, being that authentic Damon and sharing that with the other person. And that's all you have to do.
Okay.
Because ego's trying to tell you that there's more, that you're not enough and you need to have more. You don't measure up. And that's just a lie. That's to keep you
I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
Because I'm always striving to be like how my mom was. Because I always looked up to her and how strong she was and where she was in her life. And then my grandparents, where they were, I wanted to, be at that point. And I feel like I'm at that point. But I'm also like, I don't know, maybe because I'm a Taurus, so I'm a little materialistic, so like my house and my wife and my kids are the most important things to me. Not necessarily in that order, but it's just, I don't know how to express it, but.
That's perfect. And I'm glad you shared that, Damon, because here's the thing that comes through. You're comparing yourself to other people. You are a unique blueprint of a soul. Nobody else is like you. You can't compare yourself to others because you're not like them. You are you, and you need to be you. If you're trying to be somebody else, then you are not bringing your authentic self, and that's where that lack of confidence comes from. When you fully embody you, the soul, Damon. Stop thinking of yourself as that ego. You are the soul Damon. That's your true self. When you bring that forth, that's a winning combination. You don't have to apologize to anybody, and you deserve the very best.
Okay, so thank you. So basically walk in parallel with the fear.
Until it recedes, and it will.
I'll have to
because it's like
into that.
they're showing me like you're colliding with the fear. It's like a big car accident, right? So instead of colliding with it, you can't shove it away. You have to go through the process of it, of releasing it. So until you're ready to release it, just go in parallel with it so you're not having the crash.
Sounds like go with the flow.
Always, yeah.
Okay. I do have one small question, because somebody said that they did a soul intro with you. How does you go about doing that?
You go to my website, akashaunleashed.com,
Mm-hmm.
go to the readings page, and you'll find the soul introduction.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.